I am really excited because I finally have a date for the surgery, and that is awesome. So I'm going through a mixture of emotions right now, let me tell you. For starters, it took so long for me to get. I waited like a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I can't remember, to actually, after everything was said and done, to actually wait for the date. And in the meantime, what I didn't know is the doctor that I'm using, who I prefer, prefers a different out-of-network hospital. And so what he was doing is he was going forward and he was trying to get me my same benefits as an in-network hospital so that I could use the out-of-network hospital and still reap the same benefits as I would if it was in-network, if that makes sense. But I just think that's awesome. So I'm not going to be out of pocket anymore, and he'll be comfortable doing the surgery and where he's comfortable doing the surgery. And I'm just really, really excited. And so that part, I'm really glad that worked out. I have my doctor, the doctor that was referred to me, the doctor that I has a lot of experience in this. So that's all crossed, and he feels comfortable about where he's having it. So we're good. Couple of thoughts. Well, for starters, today is October 20th, and I have the surgery scheduled for November 20th. Good and bad things about that date: it's a little less than a month away. The bad thing is it's the week of Thanksgiving, but honestly, I would 10 times rather have had my surgery the Monday before Thanksgiving and not be able to really eat anything anyway than to have to go through my liquid diet, which I'm gonna have to do for 2 weeks before the surgery, the week of Thanksgiving. So that's good. Another plus is I have 2 days off from work, so I only have to take off 3 days from work. So, because I plan on being out a week. I plan. Who knows what will happen, but I plan. So I have to start my liquid diet on the 6th of November. Now, what I know about the liquid diet, or what I've been told, is I do get a protein shake. I'm supposed to eat or drink 3 to 5 protein shakes as a meal replacement each day for the 2 weeks. Plus I get any clear liquids, sugar-free Jello, sugar-free popsicles, those type of things. So it might be hard, and I'll lose a lot of weight during that process. As for now, I'm going to spend the rest of the week doing the best I can. I mean, it's sort of hard to be like really stellar on things and know you're getting the surgery. I know I'll continue it after the surgery, but the surgery will be a big tool for me to continue. But it's just been really difficult without that tool and having to do it aside from having the surgery done. Anyway, so I'm really excited. I'm going to take the rest of this week and do really well and continue on like my meal plans, my meal prep, and do the things that I need to do. I've come so far, and I've lost about 27 pounds. And so within the space of just a month and a half, I think it's been. Yeah, like a month and a half, or a month and 3 weeks. It's sort of a big deal. Like, I've worked really hard. And but they say, you know, the more weight you have, supposedly the easier it comes off, but it doesn't feel that way. Anyway, I'm going to continue this week doing well, and then I think I might take next week off. I might just, you know, go to my favorite restaurants, get my favorite meals. And it's weird because your head is thinking it's the last time, but technically it's not the last time. It's just gonna be a while. And so I don't know what it is. It's definitely a mental game, because you want to say goodbye to all the things that you love, but it's not really a goodbye, but it's just a really mental game. I didn't think I had this as bad as, like, I've heard people talk about their food addictions and things like that. And I never really saw myself as having like an addiction, but maybe I do. I'm gonna definitely make sure, you know, I hit my favorite hotspots. So I'm gonna do that all next week. So hopefully my sister, who's been working her butt off and trying to constantly checks in with me every day to make sure I'm on my planning and making sure my menu is accurate and make sure I have someone to be accountable to. Hopefully she lets me have that week off. Hopefully she understands. I mean, because sometimes I don't think skinny people realize what us big people have to go through. We'll see. So I'm gonna be doing that, and so on the 6th of November, I think I said this, but on the 6th of November, I start my liquid diet, which is for 2 weeks. Now, some of you might be wondering if I've gone through other options, tried other things, tried to figure out. This has been a lifelong thing for me. I've gained 100 pounds through certain sicknesses, I've lost 100 pounds and then I gain it back, and just it's been a yo-yo my whole life. I've had ultrasounds done on my thyroid to see if I have thyroid issues. They've done a stomach scope of me, they've done a colonoscopy, they've done like all different types of surgeries and things on me to figure out why I'm so susceptible to gaining weight so quickly and so fast. I mean, it scares some doctors. I'm not saying that my case is any different than anyone else's, but I'm just trying to explain. I have done so many different things. I've used medication on trying to lose weight, and we all know that doesn't last long, and even if it's effective originally, it doesn't last forever. I just have really struggled when it's come to just setbacks in my life and portion control for the most part. I feel like I'm pretty equal opportunity when it comes to what I like to eat. Of course, I'm addicted to sugar like everyone else in the world is, but I'm not really a hater of vegetables and protein. So I don't know. I just feel like with this tool of being able to restrict the amount of food that I'm going to be able to eat, I hope. I'm skeptical still a little bit because I mean everyone has their own story and their own experiences, and I mean this is obviously one of my last resorts, so I'm hoping that this works and that I'm able to stick to it and see the results that I hope to see. I'm a little nervous too. I talked to the woman at the hospital. I'll be getting it done at Salt Lake Regional Hospital. I'm using Dr. Dan Cottom from the BMI Institute. I talked to the woman at the Salt Lake Regional Hospital, and she was super sweet, super empathetic, super compassionate. She had actually had a surgery similar like that before, and I told her, I said, oh my word, you know, I've worked so hard for this to come, and now that it's come, like I'm sort of scared, like I'm sort of nervous. This is sort of a big deal. It's a big change, and I'm well aware of that, and I just don't want to have any regrets. And I mean, I know myself, I've done everything possible, but it's just a reality check when it's time, you know, it's game time. And so she said that it's common. A lot of people feel that same way. A lot of people go through a whole different range of emotions even after they have the surgery, whether it's a little bit of regret or if they feel like they're missing something from themselves, like an organ or something. I don't know. So I don't know really what to think. I want to be pretty aware of what I'm doing. I don't want to be unrealistic either. I want to make sure that I am well informed, but at the same time, I don't think this is really something that you can prepare yourself for. I don't think it's something, I mean, you can somewhat prepare yourself, but I think everybody's body is different. And so I'm just nervous and curious to see how mine's gonna react under such intense stress, intense procedure. And so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous or a little bit scared. But I have a really good support system. I have people surrounding me that have seen my efforts throughout my entire life, or they have seen my efforts or through research on trying to do the best surgery for me and what's best for my body, and the doctors I've had to go see. And so I have a really big support system when it comes to the people that are caring for me or supportive of me. Will be there after the surgery, who are even there still to do meal prepping with me. And I know I'm gun-ho, and I've watched a lot of these videos, and a lot of people are gun-ho like at the very beginning, and then life sets back in, and then they slip back into their ways. I'll be honest, I'm afraid that's gonna happen to me too. Like, I am not immune. Obviously, I have my own weaknesses as well, so I don't know what will end up happening. I don't know if, I don't know how it's gonna feel. I don't know how I'm going to react. There's a lot of things that I don't know that scare me, but I feel like I've done my research as much as I could when it came to getting the doctor. That was referred to me by another very close doctor in my life, and so someone that I trust, and so I'm getting the doctor that I want. My insurance is covering it this time, which I am so grateful for. If there's any complication down the road, it's going to be covered by insurance, and so that's something that puts my mind at ease. And so I'm excited for that. And I don't know, I just, you know, when I get nervous, I just lean on the people that know me best. They've seen me in my life, they've seen my struggles, they've seen my hardships, and they're really supportive of me. I'm still not comfortable telling a whole lot of my friends about this because I go in between like really not caring what they think and just wanting it to do it for me, but then just sort of thinking it's something personal and private and sort of something I want to do on my own first until I know what's going to happen. I mean, right now I have no clue. And so I just want to be a little bit more prepped for it. I have my surgery. It's in less than a month, November 20th. And I will hopefully do another video when it comes to the liquid diet, how I'm doing, what I think of it. I've heard so many different stories. Apparently there's a lot of liquid diets out there depending on what surgery you're going to get or what doctor you're seeing. Some, like I mentioned in another video, some of the liquid diets that I've had some of my friends go on to that have had the sleep, they're able to do protein shakes all day, and at the night they're able to have like a nice protein meal. I'm not able to do that, so I just am on liquids. So I'm grateful that I do get a protein shake that should help me. And so I have the one that I like the most, which is Premier Protein. I buy them from Costco. They're the little shakeable, put them in the fridge, you know. So I'm used to those. But I'm hopeful, I'm skeptical, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm knowledgeable, I'm excited, I'm enthusiastic. I'm just going through so many different emotions right now. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out, let you guys know that I have my surgery date, and we'll see what happens now. And those of you that don't know, I am getting the I don't know if it's duodenal switch or duodenal switch. I've heard it both ways, but anyway, I'm getting that, which is in between a bypass and a sleeve. It's what's in between. It's sort of a little invasive, but those that have failed on the sleeve tend to get the DS, and that's what they call it. That's what the acronym is for it. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens from here on out. If you have questions, comments, if you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe, but we'll see what happens now.